Hey YouTube, it's Adrian. Just before we get you to this video, do me a favor and head over to pageantlaunch.com. We are starting the world's first dedicated pageant review site, and I would love for you to join our launch team. All you need to do is put in your email address. It's completely free. We are looking to make a pageant industry that is safe, transparent, and fair. I know it's like that most of the time, but over the last year, it's become very evident that it's not like that all of the time. So head over to pageantlaunch.com, put in your email address, and let's get you to this. Hi everyone, it is Adrian from the Pageant Project, and we decided as a random person walks by behind me with a cigarette in his mouth. Oh, it's all happening today. So we are having, number one, a birthday stream for Miss Adamson, who is 20 on the outside. She's 82 on the inside, and she will forever remain that age. So that's point number one. Point number two, we were expecting some other people. Emily Egan, unfortunately, is very ill, and Sarah was called in for work. So we have Chantel, Samantha Hodgins. Thank you, Sam, for jumping on. And because I didn't want to change the overlay, and 5 people on overlay is a very difficult thing to make look good, there is just a random sloth in the middle because that is Ruby's favorite animal. We are also going to be doing some fundraising today for a friend in need. If you watch our last episode with Ava, her mother is going through some very serious financial issues, but also health issues, which I was not fully aware of, certainly last week. And it was Ruby's idea to donate, kind of dedicate her birthday stream to fundraising for a friend, which, if you know Ruby, won't surprise you. I don't think it surprises any of us, and I was thinking of doing something similar. So when she suggested that, it's like, yep, cool, we'll do that. So we will be spending most of today gaming, because that's how you guys will be able to donate. Now, if you want to donate, you'll see the link in the description. It is, and the guys who are on with me now, you can donate. If you would have bought $10 worth of drinks for Ruby, you can donate $10 there. That'd probably make her pass out. But the URL is streamlabs.com/my name, which is Adrian Kwan, Kwan. You can go there. I believe your payment is taken through PayPal or something similar. It's all secure. We've done this before. And if you donate on stream, there will be a pop-up with the little doggy and a little chime sound saying that you donated. And I didn't actually remember to ask Ruby for this, but we're aiming for $100. If we raise more, that's great. If we raise absolutely nothing, well, at least we had a good time and we tried our best. So
but if anything, do it for the doggy gif, because that's pretty great to see.
Okay, so that's all the housekeeping rules. I don't normally monopolize a time like that, but there were a few things to get out of the way. So why don't we cut over to Ruby first? And if there's anyone watching live or on the replay, they don't know who you are, introduce yourself, and then I'll come around to everyone else. When I get around to everyone else, I want you to relate the story of how you first met Ruby, because I thought that would be interesting, and she would like to remember that, if you can remember it. If you can't remember it, make it up. The weirder the better, because it's Ruby. All right, so Ruby, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name's Ruby Adamson. I'm your current Miss Australia International. And yeah, I've been doing pageants for a while now. I started when I was 13. So I would say I'm a pageant pro, but because I've only really stuck to the 2 systems, I'm kind of like, I don't know really if I'm a pageant pro or not. But yeah, I've met so many beautiful people through pageantry, including these guys. And yeah, I just love it. It's been great. Oh, good silence.
Your mum just asked if I could put the link to donate in the comments, which I have done now, and I'll pin it, Catherine. So if you want, if you're looking at the comments, you can see it there. For some reason, it's got my photo, my black and white photo of me doing this. I don't know why, but that's how you donate. Thank you, Rachel. All right, we're going over to Toast Girl, who had it's been an eventful week. She had her first day at her new work today, and she said it was great because they weren't horrible. But Rachel, introduce yourself and let us know how your first day at work went.
Yes, my name's Rachel Gallagher. I am Miss Australia Regency International and also Miss Silk Road Australia. And yeah, my first day of my new job was today. I have just started being a recruitment consultant resourcer. So very exciting, bit of a job change. And yeah, that's basically about it. Not a pageant pro, but, you know, getting there.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah.
And the story of how you first met our favourite redhead.
Oh my gosh, Ruby, how did I meet you?
I took photos of you at Continent.
That's right, yeah. So I met Ruby because she was taking a photo of me, but we didn't really talk at the time because it was pretty busy and we were both kind of like shy-ish, not shy, but like we're just kind of looking at each other and I was like, okay,
I would
bye.
never believe that now.
Yeah.
Can't put you two back in your shells.
Yeah, I know. What happened?
I don't know. You tell me. So okay. So if that was when was the second time you met in person actually here when we did that event with Maddie?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Okay.
And we
It was
did
like
like idiots together.
Right. Okay. I'll circle around to Chantel. Chantel, you okay? You look like you were dying again.
Yeah, I've got that stupid cough again, but I'm fine. And
Oh, God.
I'm like full of injuries today. So
Do you want to tell people what you did?
not really, but I will.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to embarrass yourself. Introduce yourself first.
Well, hi, I'm Chantel, and if you don't already know me, I am Ms. Charity Australia 2019. And this afternoon on my way home from work, I fell over and hurt my foot. And yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know. Some
And
people
my
like
phone was
relaying
dead,
embarrassing
so I couldn't even
stories.
call anyone for help, so I hobbled home.
Right.
Yeah, it was great.
That's so bad.
I know, it was really sad, but I made it and I'm here and we're live.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Chantel, you always seem to be burning the wick at both ends. Do you want to relate the story of how you first met Ruby?
So I was a secret admirer of Ruby's for quite some time. She is just beyond brilliance. And then I do believe that it was also at Continents getting my photo taken that we met. Is that right?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my God, her hair's so amazing. I love her.
And I was like, oh, I hate my face. Just try to change my face.
Yes, that's what my mom always says. Like she just immediately loved you when you were like, it's not Ruby, it's my face. And she was like, this person's amazing.
Yeah, Ruby is an amazing photographer. She really is. She makes everybody look incredible.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Okay.
happy birthday, Ruby.
This feels like it's not the birthday stream, it's a build-up Ruby self-esteem stream.
Yeah.
Samantha, thank you for being with us at short notice. Do you want to introduce yourself and then let the world know how you first met Miss Adamson?
I'm Samantha Hodgins. I am the current Ms. Newcastle 2018. I am also competing for National Miss Australia program next month. I haven't been in as long as Ruby at pageants. This is my 6th year, so
No one has. No one has.
But I actually met Ruby when she was Miss Teen Galaxy at Miss International 2017.
Yes.
I don't think she remembers meeting me there.
No, I do. I didn't know you till after then you did the fundraiser and I was like, oh, that's that person.
But we lived close to each other and now we actually have a lot to do with each other. So
yes.
Perfect. I can see that Catherine Musgrave is on. So, Catherine, I hope you are doing well. Obviously, our thoughts are with you. Catherine, the link to donate is both a pinned comment and it's in the description above. It's streamlabs.com/Adrian Kwan. If you forward that to anyone, they can donate. I know you have your GoFundMe as well, Catherine, so you can send that to them as well. Guys, so if you're just tuning in, it is Ruby's birthday, and she's decided to dedicate her birthday stream to raising funds for Catherine Musgrave, who is the mother of Ava da Silva, who we had on last week. Catherine is going through too many things for me to be able to actually remember all of them, but suffice to say that there's a transplant. The transplant, I think, is being rejected. I didn't know. In her GoFundMe page, Catherine detailed how I think she was told if the medication didn't take within a couple of hours, she was going to basically, that was it. That was game over. So I can't imagine what that's like when you're raising children as well. So if you want to donate, the link is there, and certainly we'll encourage you to. We will head over to the gaming soon, because that's where, if you've donated now, I'm sorry to say, you don't get the doggy. But if you wait till we start gaming, you will get the doggy. So if you donate it now, sucks to be you, but donate again when we go to the gaming. But if you wait till we start gaming and you donate, your name will pop up on stream with the amount you donated, and a cute little doggy gif.
Yes.
I will just say, where did I meet Ruby? I think I met Ruby at Continents as well, when she was photographying. I don't know what the verb of that is. And then I asked her to help me. I got her to design the cover of a book, which I haven't released yet. And she did a little... What would I get you? It was like a girl in a cocktail dress, wasn't it, Ruby?
Yeah, it was, yes.
Yeah. And then whilst we were voice messaging about that, she very subtly said, hey, she basically gave me a compliment and then said, hey, if you wanted to do an interview, that'd be really cool. Very, very subtly putting that in.
Yeah.
And then I drove up to Cessnock or Newcastle. It's like an hour and a half or 2 hour trip to a cafe restaurant where Ruby promptly collapsed against the wall, fainted, and had a health episode.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen. Then I drove back. Then the second time I went up, we did a joint interview with Ruby and Tracy Tickle, who is one of Ruby's sister queens. And Tracy likes to talk. She talked so much that Ruby didn't really get to say anything. So then I eventually drove up again a third time and finally got to interview Ruby. So that is the most driving I've ever done. For one interview, it's probably about 12 hours worth of driving. That was painful. That is one of the reasons I don't do in-person interviews anymore, because it's much easier just to do it in front of a webcam.
Yeah.
But that's how I met Ruby. So thank you for that, Ruby. That was an adventure.
It was very eventful.
It was. Especially when you collapse against the wall in the restaurant. I was like, is she dying? Because she doesn't look
I
good.
actually thought I did, because I passed out and I just saw like all these memories flash, and then I woke up. I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. I will say there was a table of very loud drunk ladies in that restaurant when that happened, and there was a lovely waiter who was looking after us, who was getting us drunk whilst Ruby was collapsed against the wall.
That's great.
I guess all's well that ends well. One more thing before we go to the gaming stream. Today is, Chantel, sorry, can you remind me what it is? It's World Mental Health Day?
World Mental Health Day, yeah.
Which is obviously a huge thing. I've been through a couple of mental health things myself, it's no secret because I've written a book about it. If you haven't heard about it, I have been suicidal twice. And I'm sure some of the women watching, or some of the girls even on stream right now, have dealt with their fair share of issues, even though they don't want to go public about it. I don't expect them to. But if you are struggling through something, I do know that a friend of mine in the UK, one of her friends very recently suicided, and he was very young and had his whole life in front of him, and it really tore up their community very badly. So if you're going through something, reach out to, well, in Australia, Lifeline, that is toll free. And I'm sure in the UK, the US, and hopefully everywhere from where you're watching, there are services that you can access for free. I mean, it is amazing. Today you can get apps which you can download for free, and they'll put you into contact with trained counselors. So don't think you have to go through it alone. I just wanted to mention that because I think it's pertinent, given that we're on the stream today. But that's that. Does anyone else want to say anything before we go to the gaming? I'm just going to check the comments.
Do we have any questions?
Well, Catherine is on. Catherine Musgrave is on. She said, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Kate.
And Ruby's mum has popped on and said, hey, Rumi. I don't know what that means.
Hi, Ruby. She's my roommate for the next pageant. So, hi, Ruby.
I guess we should announce it because they don't know.
Hang on. Okay, now you've given it away. All right, is your mum doing the pageant?
Ruby.
She is so
How good.
I know, it's exciting. But Mum, just
Catherine, here's to you. Good luck.
Mum was just like,
Yay!
basically, she's like, I really want to do something with my life, and she's like, I'm going to do a pageant, and she's been given a great opportunity. And she's like, I'm doing it. It's next month, but I'll do it.
Yeah, go for it. How
So-
good.
Good.
In a rush. We're figuring out outfits and everything, but we're good.
I
Okay.
didn't mean to give it away, but she called me Rumi.
Yeah, she gave it away. It's like,
It's all good.
if I ever have any secrets I want to keep, I'm not going to give them to your mum, Ruby. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I also just want to say, because I don't know if Ruby literally meant this or your mum said this. She said she wanted to do something with her life. Can I just say, Catherine, you have raised two amazing children. So to me, that counts for a lot as well. So I'm sure, you know, I'm sure you don't mean it, but just to point out, being a mum, I said that was the job. There was a job that I wouldn't want to have. It was being a mum. And I mean that sincerely, because you got to look after kids. They're sick, they're pooping, well, hopefully not now, but when they're as babies and you're doing all that for free, they're crying, you don't get any sleep. I think any mother who can do that is just insanely out of this world amazing. So I don't believe that you've done nothing, but certainly welcome to pageantry. And that was the worst kept secret, or maybe the worst way to blow a secret that I've ever seen live on stream. So you should have done it last week. Did your mum know this last week?
So that's cool.
Well, did she know this last week? Because she should have just announced it last week.
She wasn't going to. She did like hint that she was doing something, but she didn't. But yeah, it's
I think it was only fully decided at the end of last week, wasn't it, Ruby?
yeah. It's been really quick.
Okay, well, we've just dropped a lot of information on all of you in a short amount of time. Now, Ruby has her, what do you call that, party hat? Oh, with a paper crown in front of her. I didn't notice that. Rachel has her crown. Chantel has her crown. Samantha has cat ears. Ruby, I'm just going to reach around and grab something. Can you explain your love of sloths? Since no one introduced Mr. Sloth. So, Chantel, that's your cake. Go for it.
Well, we'll call him what I call, because I have about 5 soft plush toys, and my biggest one's called Big Uncle Joe. So we'll call this little guy here on the stream Big Uncle Joe. But basically, I love animals that are really derpy. And sloths, I think, are the most derpy animals I know, because they're slow and silly, and even though this is really like horrible, but one of the facts is they actually grab their own arm thinking it's a tree and punch to their death, which is really bad, but it's kind of funny. So I love sloths and I love birds, like basically the same, because they're just derpy animals.
Okay.
Second you said you love birds, all I thought about was you trying to hug a duck last week.
Yeah, I tried to hug a duck. It didn't go well though. It flew away from me. I was upset.
I'm not going to ask because I'm just going to move on. Ruby's mum has said that she has 3 kids. Yes, I forgot that. I've just never met the 3rd kid, so I apologize. You do have 3 kids, just to clarify, not 2 kids. But I've only met Ruby and Mackie. Ruby, actually, what is your other brother's name? I don't even remember. Cooper. Is he still Twitch streaming?
Never seen him ever.
Is he still Twitch streaming?
Not really.
Well,
he kind of does, but he's more just playing games for his enjoyment now. Although, some games you just have to rage at because they change the way things go in gaming, and they're like, nah. We won't get into that, though. That's a whole other thing.
It sounds like you want to get into that. Okay. I wasn't able to find a birthday cupcake at Woolies. I think they had sold out, so instead I have a gigantic birthday muffin. Chantal, did you get a cupcake, or what happened there?
I just received my delivery, yes.
Can you show us?
Although I got a delivery of 4 cupcakes.
Oh! Whoa! Yeah.
I can't even tip the thing.
Don't tip them. They'll all fall out, knowing the luck you're having today. Just
Actually,
eat
there's
them.
5. I can't even count. There's 5 cupcakes.
Just eat them all. Like that.
I got enough for all of us.
So Samantha and
Thanks,
Rachel, do
gang.
you have anything to eat, or you're just going to watch us eat?
Well, when I left my old work, they gave me a box, and inside this box was a bunch of strawberries with chocolate, because at the end of every month we'd have strawberries and chocolate and champagne. So I can remember that. They gave me these, and they're really
Oh,
good.
wow. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're really
But where's the champagne?
That's a good question. I ask myself that every day.
I have the gin and tonic.
Oh, don't start.
Samantha, do you have anything to eat? You're looking at the corner of your eyes. You're the stressed out mother right now, aren't you?
Yes, I've got 2 children yelling in the lounge room. No, I don't. I might make them go get my raspberry leaf crusoe.
Yeah, exactly. They're your kids. Put them to work. That's what they're for. Just get them to run around and bring you stuff. Okay, so...
Oh, they got to make their living somehow.
Exactly. All right. So, guys, if we remind everyone on a fairly regular basis that who we're raising funds for, that would be good. So if I forget, can you guys just shout out that we are raising funds for Catherine, who is I believe she's on the stream now. We will switch over to gaming shortly, so I will get all of you guys to get your mobile phones or your tablets ready. For a second, I thought that was a toothbrush, Rachel, because you were holding it sideways. I was like,
It's a very big toothbrush.
Okay, and just for Sam, who hasn't done this with us before, once we switch over to gaming, no one will be able to see you. They can hear you, but they won't be able to see you. So if you want to take your crown off because it's digging into your skull or things like that. Yeah, the
I don't have
feels.
that problem today.
Yeah, because you're not actually wearing a proper crown.
Mine's patty is. It's a headband. I can't feel it.
Okay.
Oh, does
All
that
right.
mean that when we're eating our cupcakes, people won't be able to see us stuffing our faces?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why I'm not
yay.
eating it now. Because I have to open my mouth really big and no one wants to see that. So, you put your fist in your... No one wants to see that. Yeah, it would be, but I don't want to show anyone that. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the gaming now. I saw the sloth. I was like, gee, someone looks really like they let themselves go. Then I remembered it's a sloth. Okay, because Ava had some questions. She has one question for everyone. Okay. So, and guys, if you want to donate, again, the link to the donation is it's not no longer below, but go to the URL. The URL is in the description. Streamlabs.com/Adrian Kwan, and the funds are going to Ava's mum, Catherine Musgrave, who's going through a hard time with some health issues and financial issues associated with that at the moment. So, questions from Ava, or it could be from Catherine, I don't know. But Ruby Adamson, why don't we start from the other end? I'll leave Ruby's question to the end. Rachel, did you enjoy Ava's TikTok duet with you?
I loved it. It was the cutest thing that I've ever seen. She's the cutest child. I am obsessed. I will adopt her. Come and live with me. Okay.
Okay, that wasn't creepy at all. Come live with me, child. I have strawberries.
Yeah, I didn't say it in a creepy way. We can make TikToks together. We'll be besties. It'll be fun.
I saw that TikTok, and I gotta say, like, Ava's was nice, but your dance, did you just come up with that on the spot?
No, I found it and I learnt it off somebody else. I'm not that creative, okay?
I was gonna say, that dance was, if that was on the spot, that was very, very impressive. Second only to your rapping skills, apparently. If you haven't seen it, it probably would be off Rachel's story by now. But if you go on TikTok, can you see it on TikTok still, or does it disappear after 24 hours?
Yeah, it's still there. So, like, my username is the same as the one down here on TikTok.
Birthday
so
to you.
And oh, is this a
Happy
cake?
birthday to you.
It went dark, the lights went out.
Is there a cake, or all we can see is you? We can't.
There is a
I'm
cake.
gonna
Hold it so we can
hold
see
it and set yourself on fire.
Burn myself.
Hang on, let me see if I can move it. Whoa, hello.
Yay! Oh, it's so cute.
I know.
Aw,
It's so hot.
Baby one. Are we gonna
Yes,
sing?
I started singing. No one joined in. Thank you for that audience participation.
That's okay. We should do that more often.
Who's the best singer out of us? Not me, definitely. Can anyone actually sing?
Not me.
I just say well,
Rachel, you're up. You can actually sing.
I'm ready.
Well, start.
No, I got stuck.
Oh, for God's sakes. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
To you.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruby.
Dear Ruby.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hey!
Hip hip. And just for the record, that's why you don't
was not a
sing.
fail
You
at
don't
all.
sing songs on stream because of delay. It was horrible. I deeply apologize for what we just put you through. Ruby, what's on the cake? Is it balls? It looks like gold balls.
Yeah, they're like little, like chocolate covered wafery things. I don't know.
Eat
Nice.
one. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one.
I did eat one before.
Eat another one.
we're
I'm
going to
also
hear
just
Charlie
sitting here licking the icing, but
waiting to out the front.
What's happening to Samantha? It's like she's got an earthquake happening.
you guys just continue. I'm just gonna.
Says Ruby as she's wielding a cake and she looks like she's stabbing someone underneath. Great, it's just another day on the Pageant Project podcast. A queen stabbing someone.
You're not stuck.
It's going to go very dark because I'm going to sit in my car.
Oh, God. Okay, so Rachel, what were you saying? So the username on TikTok is the same as the one underneath your video at the moment?
So, wait, let me line up my thing. So, wait, there we go. So, it's the same. I don't move yours. Mine. Jeez. Okay. Oh, you make me feel sick. All right. Oh, you're such a troll. Yes.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I just wanted you trying to actually line up your... Okay. All right. Do you want to give it another go, Rach? I won't move you this time. I promise.
I don't trust him.
Okay, Samantha is hiding in her car. So, Samantha, your question is, what are you most looking forward to with competing at National Australian Miss?
As cheesy as it sounds, I can't wait to see all the girls again. I love all the girls, especially like Indiana and Ava. They're my little pageant daughters. There's Oakley. There's so many girls that I can't wait to see, and I get to meet new ones. So it's all fun and games for me.
Perfect. Okay. Chantel, how do you find the perfect balance between work and charity work?
I'm probably not the best person to ask
I
that
was going to
question.
say, that assumes there's an answer. I don't know if it's much balance as do everything under the sun and hope it works out for the best.
Yeah. I feel like just shove everything in the schedule and crash and burn later. No, there should always be a good balance between the two because you don't want to give too much of yourself away either because it does take its toll. So, yeah, just make sure that that you're not doing anything that's going to affect your work and make sure that you do take breaks for yourself because that's something that I'm still learning to do and it's very important.
Absolutely. Ava asked me, when will your book be available, please? That's Catherine. So the short answer to that is I actually, with some of the girls in the UK, there will be a new book coming out. The book projects I had in the past, I put on the shelf because they just weren't the right time to release. So in particular, the book Sisters with Soul, which is going to be a coffee table book as Ruby claps and is trying to kill an imaginary Mossy. She's losing her mind at the age of 20. But I am going to be releasing a pageant-themed book. I just can't spill the beans just yet. But that should be around International Women's Day 2020, which will be March of next year. And my plan is to head over to the UK for Galaxy as well. Chantal, what have you done?
Sorry.
Where are you?
You know me. As soon as I click a couple of things, something goes wrong. I accidentally exited, if I can be honest.
There she is. Okay.
Thank you.
And then Ruby's question, what would you like to achieve between today and your next birthday? So basically you have 365 days to live, then you're going to die. What are you going to do with them?
Well, it's the thing that I say like pretty much every day of my life. If you're living a happy life, then that's the most important thing in the world. So from now to my next birthday, I just want to be happy.
That's so nice.
That is such a mature answer.
I know, right? I'm so mature.
My child
who enjoyed throwing balloons in the air this morning.
I love that. The slow motion balloons.
Yeah, that was cool.
I have addiction to actually throwing things in the air. Like I realized that today because at my friend's birthday last year, I was playing with the streamers, throwing them in the air. So obviously I just like to throw things in the air.
I can't say that I'm surprised. That doesn't surprise me at all.
When my first child comes along, yay,
I don't know about singing happy birthday, just sing happy birthday, child.
This is a really timely thing to happen.
That doesn't sound like happy birthday.
No, she's crying because she was too late.
Oh, you're never too late.
Well, apparently now she's too late.
Oh, we'll sing it to her on Sunday when we see her. We'll take her a birthday cake on Sunday. Oh, for goodness sake, please don't.
Okay. So, Ruby Sue Turner has also said, happy birthday, beautiful dear Ruby.
Thank you.
Okay. Guys, what we might do, because it is 8:30, so we've been on stream for 2 hours, so we might leave it there. Obviously, I'm going to thank everyone and all the girls as well. On behalf of all the girls, thank you to everyone who donated. The link to donate will remain open. So if you want to donate, and let's say you're watching the replay of this stream, you can still donate there. Catherine, if you're watching, as in Ava's mum, if you're watching and you want to put the link to your GoFundMe, that would probably be a good idea, just because then it can go direct to you and it doesn't have to go through me first, because every time it goes through someone takes a little, like 1 or 2%. So I think that's all. Why don't we wrap this up quickly? So Rach, what have you got planned in between this week and next week?
Oh, well, on Sunday, this is actually kind of a big thing, but on Sunday I've got the Miss World State prelims. So I'm going to go do that. Yeah, see how that goes. Yeah,
Yay!
Oh my God, pageant life.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty, keen to do it because I know Sarah's done it and I met Sarah at Grand and she was wonderful. So, if they choose someone like Sarah,
I was going to say,
Miss
just
World
FYI,
Australia,
Sarah
then,
didn't just do
maybe
it. Sarah
it's
won the whole thing. So she's Miss World Australia.
Yeah. She's Miss World Australia. So, yeah.
And I messaged Sarah because Maddie, I know, is also going as well. Maddie Mo. Sarah will be there. So get to catch up with Sarah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That would be really nice.
Well, that's exciting. How are you feeling about that? Excited? Nervous?
Yay.
It's all under control?
Well, it's probably going to be one of the biggest ones that I've done, but yeah, well, I'm going to have friends there. So Maddie's going to be there and Sarah will be there, yay. And there'll probably be a couple of other people there as well. So I'm just going in it for the fun and see what happens. And yeah, never go in with like too high expectations or anything like that. You just go for the fun.
Are you going to bust out your rap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Call yourself the Toast Crew.
Oh my God.
DJ Toast.
Toastmaster.
Or
MC
MC
Toast.
MC Toast Bell.
I'm going to circle to Samantha so she can tell us what's going on between now and the rest of the year. And then it looks like she probably has to go, or she's been having a screaming child. So Samantha, fill us in with what's happening, and then we'll let you go if you need to.
I'm good. She's home now. She's got the spare phone. I have a Future Faces coming up this Sunday, and then we have a trivia night for Westmead Children's Hospital on the 1st. Then we have our finals at the St Mary's Leeds Club on the 10th at 1:00. And then
My birthday.
Well, then you have to come watch us and be my good luck charm. Then I have nothing until Christmas, so I have some time to relax.
Which sounds like it'd be well deserved.
No, because it's school holidays again, then I'd prefer it to stay school week.
This is why I do not want to be a mother.
Yeah, well, I only get rid of one during school week. I got to keep the other one. She's not at school yet.
Not yet.
Hang in there.
Bring on February next year.
Chantel, when did you say your birthday was?
It's the 10th of November. So it was the national finals for continents last year, and it's the national finals for National Australian
So
Miss.
hang on. Rachel?
It's
Yeah,
literally
Rachel,
in a month
when's
from
your
now.
birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My birthday? The 6th
Oh, for
of
some reason I
August.
thought it was the 8th of August, because then Ruby is the 10th of the 10th. And I was going to say Chantel's almost the 11th of the 11th. But that's easy to remember. So Chantel, what have you got coming up?
So on Saturday, I leave for the Pilbara region of central Western Australia. And we're going to go and teach drones and robotics via, the usual. And then pageant-wise, I am desperately trying to figure out what my next step is, and everybody keeps throwing different things my way, so we'll figure that out. But there will be a next step. It doesn't end here. And yeah, and then I'm going up to the Torres Straits next month, so that'll be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to like this little tiny island. It's only got 400 people, so that should be super cool. And yeah, that's pretty much my life, and lots of volunteering as per usual.
Did you see the I know you saw it, but the new VR game that's coming out based on the Avengers? You saw that, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of things we need to bring to Australia.
We're getting
that
on
game,
that.
and also that virtual reality game where
But there is ways around this.
well, hopefully not flying to America.
Oh yeah, except I actually found a cool version of that. So that one you can come to work and we can basically play.
That is so awesome. For those of you who don't know, Chantel basically is a real life Tony Stark, except probably without the billions of dollars just yet.
Not yet.
Soon. I'll give you to the end of this year. And Miss Adamson,
Maybe give me
all
10.
Right. $1 billion in 10 years. That's still not bad. Miss Adamson, you want to fill us in with what you're up to? And the floor is yours. It's your birthday party. Speech.
Yay. So, this weekend I have photo shoots, and then I'm judging at Future Faces. I was like, should I announce that or not? But yeah, I'm judging at the Future Faces pageant, which is really cool. And then in November, I'm going over to New Zealand to visit my boyfriend, which I'm really excited about because I haven't seen him since January this year.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. And then even though like this is next year, but my favourite band is coming to Australia, so I get to see them in January of next year.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yay. Hey,
So-
by the way, Ruby, I only noticed today, but your birthday has been like the date that I've been saving to get married for about 5 years now.
Oh, that's so adorable.
So next year, it's my day, not yours.
That's fine. Like, yes, queen.
You can have my birthday. We can
Just
swap.
switch.
Yeah.
It'll be her wedding anniversary. She can never forget your birthday again.
Oh,
That's right.
Mhm.
This
Lifelong friends now.
You're not backing out now.
Chantel, why
Stuck.
10th? Why 10th of the 10th?
Forever.
Because as we all know, I'm a super nerd, and my favorite number is 10. And you know, 10 plus 10 equals 20. How am I ever going to forget that?
Oh.
That is like the ultimate anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah.
10,
Sorry.
10, 2020.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
So 10, 10, 20.
Are you
That's
going
it.
to
Will
have
be
the
2020.
wedding started at 10 a.m.?
Oh, do that.
Oh my goodness, do not even go there. because
Ceremony begins
I-
10
Do you
a.m.
know
on the
I set
10th of
my
October
alarms every
2020. I think you
day?
should.
Do it.
I
do
think
it.
I think that's a fantastic idea. I actually start my alarms every day at like 6:06 or 5:55, or like they always have to match up the numbers. So that's probably a great idea.
I like 8:08.
How did I not think of that?
I don't know, but now you now. Yeah, well,
Now you
10
have for
a.m.
me.
on the 10th of October
That's what we're
2020.
here for. That's why we're here every Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, now you all know, so book it in.
Yeah.
10, 10, 10, 10, 20,
And we
20.
can celebrate Ruby's birthday before 10:10. So, okay. So,
good.
Ruby, what are you going to do now? We're about to hang up. Do you want to say anything? Give us some famous last words.
No, it's just like thank you everyone for like coming here and having fun with me for my birthday. I really appreciate it. I'm not very good with parties and socializing, so it's good to have people that actually like me, and being on here is really cool. And just thank you to everyone who actually donated to Catherine. I really, really appreciate that, because as I said, mums are like the best thing in the world, and to see a mum who's stressed is just like the worst thing ever. So I'm so glad everyone donated. Thank you so much.
You're so sweet. Oh my goodness.
She is, isn't she?
You give me a
You
little
don't
warm
know the
fuzzy.
real me though. Like Sam's like, yeah, okay.
That made me feel really bad when you said that you have people on who like you, and I just realized I put a photo of a sloth in the middle. That just made me feel. It's like, oh no, we couldn't find a sixth person, so I put a photo of a sloth in. Oh dear.
Ruby, I'll
That's her best
on my
friend.
client in my car on Sunday.
Yes.
All right, let's finish it there. Ava has asked a question for the sloth. What do you call a three-humped camel? I don't know. What do you call a
Wednesday.
Don't know.
I'm that emoji, you know, this one. I know that emoji, that one, because I use this all the time, along with this one a lot. I am
do we
literally
want
this
another
emoji. Sure, Ruby, let me get this emoji ready.
Okay.
I'm always
You
ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator.
And oh, and on that note,
Oh, that's one of those jokes that really grows on you after a while. Like
I'm glad you feel that way,
over
Chantal.
Gotta let it marinate.
Ava has said the answer to the 3-humped sloth thing is pregnant. What do you call a 3-hump? Oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. Apparently,
that's an image.
Apparently,
that's
it's a
now in my
Zootopia
head.
reference. Okay.
Maybe also one that grows on you.
I don't want camels growing on me. No, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to die. So I'm going to thank everyone for watching, whether it's live or on the replay. That link, one more time, is still live, so you can donate there. Or if Catherine puts her GoFundMe link, you can donate straight to there. And it just goes through one sort of fewer channels, get to her faster with a bit fewer deductions because everyone takes a percentage. Unfortunately, it's the way it goes. So thank you to everyone for watching. Happy birthday again to Ruby, who is now 20 and apparently draws really rude pictures.
Is this my
I'm going to
life
clip
now?
that and just put that on Instagram.
Toast girl, now we've got inappropriate drawing girl.
Well, we said we joked that Rachel should wear a toast hat.
Why don't we just call her the doodler?
I like that.
Are we gonna get her a cake? We should
Oh,
get her a
don't.
cake.
No. What shape is the cake going to be, Rach? Rach, I'll let you go and order that cake because you'll have to ask someone to make that cake. I'll let you order it. I know.
Cake.
A cake.
Oh my god. Like a cape
Oh, a
that you
cape.
wear, like a superhero.
Oh, I thought you said a cake.
All right, if you want a cake, you can get a cake.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's what.
No,
any of
I
us
heard cake. And my brain went immediately to the shape of that cake. So I am going to let everyone go because it's going from bad to worse. So everyone wave goodbye because we are leaving everyone behind. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. Hey guys, it's Adrian again. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and remember to head over to pageantlaunch.com and join the launch team for our pageant review site. All you need to do is put in your email address. Thanks, and speak to you next time.